Welcome to your Physical Geography and the Environment 101 lab class. I'm the instructor, Professor Corder. I'm going to walk you through how to get onto the Canvas site and then a little bit about the class as well. So if you type in sac.edu, like sac.edu, this page or a very similar page is going to show up. If you click on Canvas up at the top, it will lead you to the login to Canvas. If you click on that yellow bar, then you can enter your information, and that will eventually bring you to your Canvas dashboard. Now, this is my dashboard as an instructor. Yours will look a little bit different, but all you do is this. You find the class in question. In this case, there it is. Geography 101 Lab number 04795. If you click on that, it will open up to your Canvas homepage for this class. Now, if you look right in the middle, it does say Start Here. Probably a good place to click. Click on that. I would advise you to read through this little blurb here. There's not a lot there, but it'll give you a little idea of how Canvas classes work in general. Then I would come over here to the syllabus on the left-hand side. Click on Syllabus. You're going to see the syllabus is going to open up automatically for you. There is a quiz in the first module on the syllabus, so make sure you read through the syllabus thoroughly. This is our syllabus right here. You can see the name of the class, full semester. This is the lab. There's my contact information. My preferred way of contact is through my email address, which is corder_bill@sac.edu. Calling the phone number for my office, since I'm rarely going to be in there, is not the best way to get a hold of me. Just email me. That's the best way to do it. Then you can see there's a whole bunch about the class itself, course name, description, and format, the textbook, which we do not have a textbook. Everything is self-contained in the lab modules themselves. Course placement and transferability, the DSPS statement. If you're a DSPS student, please get the information and the documents to me as quickly as possible. Student learning outcomes, course objectives, read through that stuff, course topics, attendance, course grading. Okay, this is really important. Obviously, you can see right here we have basically a straight scale, but notice there's a syllabus quiz. There are lab quizzes in each module worth varying points, varying amounts of points, a 100-point midterm exam, a 100-point final exam. This is the way you're going to be graded. Notice also no exams will be dropped, no lab quizzes will be dropped, the syllabus quiz will not be dropped. There's no makeups, retakes, or redos on any graded assignment. When something closes, it's done. So please make sure you take the graded assignments and get your grades within the time frame that I lay out for you. If you don't do that, you'll be taking a 0, as it says right here. A 0 will be assigned for all quizzes and exams that are not completed. Then you can see we have the schedule. So here's Module 1, February 6th through the 12th, and what's going to happen in Module 1, the assessment, how you're going to get points. You can see that there's 14-point syllabus quiz and then 16-point lab quiz. And then Module 2, February 13th through 19th, and so on, going right through the entire semester. Okay, then you can see there's technical support, required technology, academic honesty, and student code of conduct. Please look at all of those things and read them, because as I said, there is a quiz on this worth 14 points. Assignments in Canvas, important dates. Notice the final exam. Guess why I'm telling you this? Because people miss it. Will be open for you from Sunday, May 29th at 12 a.m. through Saturday, June 4th at 11:59 p.m. At that moment, 11:59 p.m. on June 4th, the class closes. Those are my fingers snapping, and it's over. So make sure you get it done in time. You use the time frames appropriately and correctly. It's miscellaneous. Make sure you read through that stuff. Title IX. Okay, very good. Let's click over here to modules on the left-hand side. You see the modules open up. This is, again, this is mine. Yours is going to look a little bit different, but more or less like this. Course information. I would ask you to look at this stuff in the course information module. Welcome to the course, which is Physical Geography and the Environment. Okay, so read through that. It's very similar to the Start Here. You can click on Next down at the bottom right, and that will bring you to the next thing, which once again is a syllabus. There's a lot of redundancy built into the course by the college itself. Then click on Next again. Brings you to instructor contact. Okay, there I am at the Taj Mahal. Some information about me, emailing me. Please read the thing about emailing me. It's very important. Please do that. The appropriate way and inappropriate way to email me. Instructor bio, which is also in the syllabus. Communication plan. Here's how we communicate with each other. Again, there's some redundancy in this. Course policies is very important. How we deal with each other in this class, late work, which there is none, response time, and so on. Okay, I'm going to click back over here to modules. And I'm going to show you what's going to happen for the first week. In the first week, we're going to do Module 1, okay? If you click on Module 1 Introduction, here's a little bit about what's going to happen in Module 1. Please read that. Watch this video that I shot for you. Read the student learning objectives. And then you can either click on Next, which will bring you literally to the next thing, which is the syllabus quiz. I told you it's there. Make sure in all quizzes you read all of the instructions thoroughly before you open the quiz, all right? So please do that. Notice you get 2 attempts on this. It's really the only thing you're going to get 2 attempts on, and you have a 90-minute limit on this. So make sure you read the directions before you open the quiz and take it. Make sure, obviously, you've looked at the syllabus before you do this. So you get maximum points right away, okay? I'm going to click back over here to modules. Good. Scroll back down to Module 1. And you can see, whoops, a little bit too far, sorry. Even professionals make mistakes. Then you can see in Module 1, we have Introductory Lab, pH Scale Explanation, Introduction Exercise 2 Water Experiment, Introduction Lab Quiz, and then the module summary. So this is what you're working through in the first module, which in the case of this class is the first week. And you can see the syllabus quiz is due on February 12th. The introductory lab quiz is due on February 12th. So how do you get the information to be able to do the quiz? Well, you open up introductory lab, and the lab is going to open up for you. This is the lab document. So this is the lab. And what you do is you read through this, do the exercises. There's also a document attached to this, so above this, so you can, if you want to, you can just print it yourself and write on it, or you can just open it up and write on the document itself and put in the answers. Anyway, make sure you can answer all of these questions. And then you come down here, you have to watch a video that I created for you that has to do with the water experiment, which is introduction exercise number 2. What you're going to do is read through all of this and then answer all of these questions. You get the answers to these questions by watching that video that I created for you, okay? And then when you're done with that and you've gotten all the way through, what you can do, let me flick back over here. What you can do is go to the introductory lab quiz. But you need to watch the pH scale explanation, which is a little video that I shot for you explaining it. It's like a lecture. And you need to also, I mean, this is imperative. You can't get through it without doing it. Do this, which is watch this video. There I am. Okay, you can see I'm blowing into a metal straw into a bag of water. So you need to watch that in order to be able to answer the questions that are in exercise 2. And then once you do that, then you can come to the bottom of Module 1 and do the introductory lab quiz. Most of the questions on the lab quizzes are taken directly from the lab document itself. They are not all directly from it. And it's not every single question from the lab. But you aren't going to know until you open up the lab quiz. But once you open it, it's timed. You have 90 minutes and there's only 1 attempt. So you need to make sure that you have read the instructions, that you've gone through and filled in the lab, and then take the lab quiz. That gives you the greatest possibility to be successful on the lab quiz. Okay? Hope you understand that. And then after we finish with Module 1, guess where we're going? Module 2. And you can see Module 2, it's going to have the same basic format. So you're going to watch Subdividing Degrees and the Geographic Grid Part 1 and so on. Those are all my lectures. Then you can see Great Circle Demonstration. That's me in the classroom. Latitude or Longitude Meridians Map Distortion Demonstration. Then More About. Anytime you see a More About, you do not have to watch that. That's somebody else explaining the same topic so that you get a different view on it in case you need a little bit of accentuation on it or a little bit more to help you understand something in more detail. But if you understand it, you don't have to watch those videos. The ones you need to watch are all of these that I have created for you because those are what you use to fill in in this case, Lab 1, the Geographic Grid, and that will allow you then to take the Lab 1, the Geographic Grid quiz and be successful on it. Then after that, we go to Module 3, and we do exactly the same thing, and Module 4, Module 5, Module 6. Then you can see Module 7. Module 8 is where the midterm is at, and then all the way down at the bottom, Module 16 is the final exam, which is not The final exam is not comprehensive. It's only the last 7 preceding Module 16 modules. So it's from Module 9 onwards until the end. Okay? All right. Hope you understand what's happening. Please get rolling as quickly as possible. If you have any questions, email me. I'll click back over here to home. You can see another redundant thing about this. So welcome to Physical Geography of the Environment. Yes, this is similar to Start Here. Basically, it's the same thing, but the school builds in redundancy, as I said. All right, let's get rolling. Let's have a good class.